Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure.
Hey guys, how you doing? James A. Smith here. It's an honor to be here with you. Today I guess what we're going to talk about, I didn't really know what I wanted to talk about. I just know I need to say something. And what's really on my mind right now is just, honestly, man, what I've been going through, and what I know most of us go through in life is just really having the mindset of belief, getting in that mindset of believing that you can achieve what it is that you want to achieve, and that's one of the most things that some of my mentors and some of my business partners really stress, not really stress, but really say is very, very important to anything that you do in life. Whatever the goals is that you are accomplishing, or that you're set up for yourself to accomplish, that you want to accomplish, really and truly you want to have a strong belief system, because you've got to believe that in your mind that you can achieve these things. If you don't believe it up here, it's not going to happen in the physical world. See, before people accomplish goals, before people accomplish certain things in life, they've got to have that mentality. We're talking about tapping into that right mentality, tapping into that right mindset. But how do you tap into that mindset of true belief? You've got to drain, you've got to drain yourself. You've got to drain the mentality of all positive information, all positive things that increases your belief. You've got to say it to yourself over and over and over again repetitively. You've got to live it, you've got to breathe it, you've got to see pictures, you've got to hear it, you've got to say it to yourself continuously over and over and over and over again, that I will make this happen, I will become such, I will do this, I will be that, I will achieve this goal, I will achieve this rank. And I want you to go out and experience it. Go out and try to experience exactly what would it be like, what would it be like after you've experienced those goals? What would it be like after you've achieved what you've accomplished? Think about those things. See, because there's two ways that people make moves in life. And they make moves based on two things, guys. They make the move, or they make a decision on two things. That's the first thing, is to achieve pleasure, or they do things to avoid pain. Those are the two things that people usually utilize to make a decision before they do that, right? So they're either going to move in a direction to gain pleasure, or they're going to move in a direction to avoid pain. Now you've got to be able to control that mindset. Once you tap in and you're able to control your mind and understand what it is that you want. Maybe you want more time. Maybe you want more freedom. Maybe you want that Mercedes-Benz. Maybe you want that next significant paycheck. Maybe you want to do something significant for your significant other. Whatever it is that you want, you've got to believe in that idea as strong as possible. You've got to feel the emotions as if it's already done. What would that feeling be like once you've accomplished it? And once you remember that feeling, once you taste that feeling, once you get that feeling, that emotion, now you've got to use that feeling as your why to continue to achieve. You got to use that emotion to continue to believe. You got to use that emotion and that feeling, that sensation, to never give up. You've got to believe beyond measures. You've got to put it in your face every single day. From the moment you wake up, you've got to say what it is. From the moment you go to sleep, you've got to say what it is. The people that turn around and look at you before they even say hi to you, they got to say what it is that you're going to say. If you're saying you're going to get that Mercedes-Benz, tell your friends to say, call your Mercedes-Benz. If you're going to get that new $500,000 check, tell your friends to call you $500,000 check. So every single time you turn around, you've got it in your face, you've got it reminded. And listen, there's a couple things going to happen. See, there's going to be a thing called the internal voice. The internal voice, okay, just to look at my notes here, the internal voice, guys, what that's going to do for you is, with that internal voice, that is going to tell you either you can do it or you can't. And the mindset and the quote says, he who says he can and he who says he cannot are both usually right. So you've got to learn how to trigger that mindset to get it in a frame of saying that you can do it. Because there's going to be that internal voice that's going to seep in. It's going to seep into you. And it's going to start to doubt. That doubt is going to come in there. It happens. That little voice, I can't do it. I don't see how I'm going to do it. I don't see it's possible. It's too far. It's too much money. It's too much. I can't handle it. It's too much stress. It's too much, whatever it is. be able to shut that internal voice off. And you've got to put that positive internal voice kicking into action that you can do. How do you do that? By positive affirmations, positive pictures, remembering the goals, remembering the smaller tasks, listening to positive audio, drowning yourself with positive information that inspires you. It may be music, it may be a certain speaker, it may be, a certain person. You want to continue to position yourself to have a strong belief. I listened to one of my great mentors there. His name is Mr. Les Brown, guys, and he's phenomenal. This guy, Mr. Les Brown, is so phenomenal that I remember him telling one specific story, guys, where there was a guy by the name of Roger Bannister, and Roger Bannister, guys, it was written at one point in time in life that no one could ever run a mile under 4 minutes. No one in the world. It was written, it was ordained that this was not possible, guys. That's what it said. But guess what? Roger Bannister was the first to break the record, guys. He was the first to break the record of running a mile under 4 minutes. Now you may be saying to yourself, well, why is he telling us? You see, this significance of the story. The reason being, guys, the reason why there's significance to the story is because after Roger Bannister broke this record, he gave the world inspiration and belief that it was possible. That it was possible that somebody has broken this record so that they can do it as well. If he can do it, then I can do it. And since that time that Roger Bannister had broken that record of running a mile, under 4 minutes, guess what, guys? Over 20,000 people from that time point on had been able to do that. And even to this day, that's going on furthermore. Even kids in high school, kids in junior high school, breaking the records because the reason why is because that one person had did it. So it gave inspiration that if anybody else can do it as well. And at the moment of sight, at the moment of doubt, at the moment of giving up, they remembered that somebody else had done it so they can do it as well. So what I'm saying to you guys, according to my great motivational coach that I listen to, Mr. Les Brown, is that if he can do it, you can do it as well. And that means in any particular goal and opportunity, whatever it is that you're pursuing, whatever it is that you're chasing, that you can do it as well because somebody else had done it. And you've got to remember that. You can't give up in hard times. You can't give up in reason of doubt. You've got to be 150% committed. We're not talking about interested, guys, because there's 3 levels of committed. We're not talking about being interested. We're not talking about being committed. You've got to be fully committed, guys. You got to be fully committed to whatever it is that you're doing. Put that effort in 150%. And I guarantee you, guys, you'll be successful. Okay? And a part of that believing it is really seeing it through, mapping it out, setting up the game plan, drawing it out. Whatever it is that you're working on, draw it out, see it to fruition, and execute it step by step by step. Have an accountability partner, have an accountability mentor, have somebody making sure that they're staying on track with you, that you're staying on track with yourself, okay? To be in tune with that particular goal. And you got to understand that, guys, that it is possible, okay? And you got to know that you can't quit. You can't quit until it's over, guys. You've got to know that you can't quit until it's over. See, he also shared a story, guys, Mr. Brown, that the first thing that you should do when you wake up, guys, is you got to get some coffee. Okay? You got to get you some coffee. All right? You want to make sure you get that good Organo Gold coffee, or you want to make sure you get that good Organo Gold green tea, okay? Or the latte that you see right there in the back. You want to make sure you get those things because it starts off a good day for you. A healthy 100% organic product there. Give you some good energy. But what I'm saying to you overall is that you've really got to plug in, guys. Okay? You've got to really plug in mentally. Get in the zone mentally. Get in the zone. Focus. Strap down. Whatever it is that you need to get it in, you do it. You may be in the gym and you may hear a song for yourself that gets you pumped up. You may be getting ready to every time you hear a certain song or you read a poem or a scripture or something out of the Bible verse, it gets you amped up, it gets you going, it keeps you constantly motivated. So you've got to stay in that zone, so that way you can do that. See, you got to get in touch with your why. What makes you tick? What makes you move? What makes you go? You see, my why, guys, is definitely something very strong. I want to be successful, guys. I gotta provide. I've got to be able to build a strong family, strong foundation. I want to be able to have a lavish life with my first lady, as you can see right there. I love her to death. But you've got to get in tune with what your why is. Okay, what's going to motivate you? What's going to be your riding staff when you're down and faltering? You've got to be able to create visions and make it happen. See, Mr. Brown says, guys, there's people, guys, that are living in this world. They're being affected by the world, but there's also being people that's in this world that's creating the world because of the power of their imagination. That whatever they thought in their mind, they've implemented into the universe. So the universe has to accept exactly what it is that they want. With and what's no buts about it. Period, point blank, simple. So you got to ask yourself: are you a creator? Or are you the person that's following and being a part of the creation? I made a decision, guys. I'm a creator. That's why you look at these videos right now. I'm creating momentum. And you've got to be able to do that. There's gonna be naysayers. Don't let somebody's opinion about you, affect your future, because their opinion is their business. Their opinion is their business, guys. It's nothing to do with you. You control you and what you do. If you may do music, you may be an artist, whatever it may be. You've got to stay focused, guys. Stay in tune. Okay? Stay in tune. And the reason why I've been able to tap into a mindset like this at an all-time high in my entire life, because of the opportunity I'm involved in, which is taking me to drastic measures, drastic heights. I'm being associated with a lot of successful individuals. And the reason why they're successful is because they have the mindset of a believer who's an achiever and who conceive those ideas. That's why they win, guys. Because they have a stronger belief system than you do, or they have a stronger belief ability to create the future without hesitation. And once you develop those skills, guys, you'll see a lot more success in your life. And once you develop those skills, guys, you will understand that you have the ability to motivate yourself, but also motivate others. You got to motivate one, and then you can go ahead and motivate many. Again, guys, today, my name is James A. Smith. Mr. ABC, always be closing. I'm passionate about helping people. I'm passionate about helping people see them win. If you're looking for an opportunity to progress in life, or you're looking to position yourself for a better future, reach out to me so that way we can connect one-on-one, and I'll show you an opportunity that can help change your entire life like it's done for mine, and help you position yourself with some people that's giving you the ability to have the mindset that I'm tapping into right now. And I want to continue to wish you guys well in your endeavors, whatever your goals may be. At the end of the day, this is the message. Belief is the first thing and the last thing. Because if you don't believe, you will not achieve. My name is Mr. James A. Smith, as I stated before. Always be closing. Thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to check out this video.